Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to get notified in the future. Let's begin. This spread is for all Earth signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. And we also have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. You've got options, Earth signs. You definitely have options. And this spread could be about anything. It could be about love. It could be about work, business, and finances, or friendship. I don't know. It could be about entertainment. Okay? But you're doing your research. You're looking at your options, and perhaps you're trying to obtain more information, or you're asking around, or again, you're doing research, right? And at the end, you will figure it out. So yeah, we start with the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by you, the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of travel. Perhaps you're looking at your next vacation destination, or you're thinking about a new beginning with either someone, if this is about love, or you could be looking at jobs. You could be looking at houses, apartments, washing machines, what have you, people, right? The Seven of Cups, the next card over, this is a card of a multiple choice. This is you literally looking at your options, right? The Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you doing your research. Again, asking around or reading through feedback if you're looking to purchase something, or you're reading through, if you want to move, if you want to relocate, then perhaps you're doing research in terms of what schools are in that neighborhood or that city, and other recreational activities and things like that, how safe the neighborhood is and things like that. Or if you're looking at two different people, right, perhaps again you're Googling them, running the background check or something like that. And eventually you will figure this one out. At the end we have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You see, those two cards are very similar. It's the same energy, same thing. This is you either making a down payment or purchasing something, or whatever option you choose, yeah, that's going to be the correct one. Right? Don't jump head first, do your research, make an educated decision, but at the end, yeah, it's going to be something long-term. The Ace of Pentacles always talks about long-term or like financial abundance in the future. Alright? Cool. Taurus, we have the Sun, we have the King of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Six of Wands, and we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Well, most chances are you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, right? The King of Wands is that fire sign, the Sun. To the left from the King of Wands, the first card I come out is a Leo card. So if this person is a Leo, it makes total sense. If they're just a fire sign, it also makes sense. Okay? And this King of Wands is all fired up, all excited about getting something off the ground with you. Okay? There is one small red flag. Right, the Three of Cups, clarifying the King of Wands. The Three of Cups, as some of you already know, it could be a card of a third-party situation. So I would do your research, ask around. But if you know for sure that there's no one else, then this is them wanting to have a good time with you, wanting to unite with you. Perhaps they're going to ask you out to go to some kind of an event, party, gathering, or if you're going out yourself or with your friends, then perhaps that's where you'll meet this person at some kind of an event, party, gathering, concert, show, what have you. Okay, and again, this person is going to get all excited. This is a very exciting, from this King of Wands point of view, spread, right? All fire and all eyes on you, Taurus, right? The Ace of Wands, clarified by the Six of Wands, yes, this person can't wait to get the show on the road with you. The Sun, the first card I come out, if it's not the Leo you're dealing with, then it's the happiest card in the deck. Alright? And the Empress on the bottom of the deck, that's you, Taurus. That's actually one of your major arcana cards. You share it with Libra. But perhaps that's the way they see you from the get-go, because it's not just your major arcana card, it's also a card of a a future wife or a future significant other figure. Perhaps it's love at first sight. Something immediately clicked inside this person's head, and they see you as their future spouse. They want to have a family with you, right? But yeah, expect all kinds of attention from this King of Wands, and they're not going to be beating around the bush. No, they will just tell you straight up that they like you, they want to move forward with you, they love you, they're in love with you, they want to have children with you. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's not far from the truth. Yeah, they just can't wait to move forward with you. All right, cool. Virgo, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Right? You're dealing with this King of Cups, yeah? Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, they could be mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. The first three cards that came out, actually every single card that came out before I started clarifying and flipped the deck over, were all twos. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. Okay, so 3 twos. And, you know, it's probably you and this King of Cups. Right? So it kind of feels like the two of you are about to get on the same page about something, or the two of you are about to reach some kind of an agreement, or the two of you are going to reach some kind of point in your relationship, whatever the nature of this relationship is, and now you're going to be making future plans past that point. Let me give you an example. Right? Say you were talking to this person, you were dating this person, but now you're going to make it official. And from this point on, you're going to start planning ahead, planning the future together. So you'll be like, so what do we do now? Right? So a month from now, we'll do this. 6 months from now, if everything goes well, we'll move in together. You see what I'm saying? Perhaps if the two of you are going to get engaged over the weekend, you will start planning your wedding. Okay? Or say if this is not about love, if it's some kind of a partnership, you know, you're gonna sign some kind of paperwork with the agreement and things like that. And now you're gonna be creating a strategy for this partnership, whatever the nature of this partnership is. That's what I believe this spread is about. You know, getting on the same page or reaching some kind of an agreement or some kind of a point in whatever the nature of this relationship is, and then after that making future plans. And it's going to be like you know, brainstorming, I guess, because we got the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Both of those two cards, this is when choices are about to be made. This, like I said, this feels like some kind of a brainstorming, right? The two of you are going to have a conversation, and you're going to be, one of you will be saying, let's do this, the other person will say, no, let's do that, but it doesn't feel like a fight. It feels like a very constructive conversation, very constructive strategy, planning, and things like that. And at some point, you will figure this one out. The Ace of Swords right next to the deck. Yeah, it's a card of clarity. It's a card of a new beginning. It's a very decisive energy. So I think you will come up with a plan, right? And you will start implementing it. All right? Cool. Capricorn, we have the Two of Wands clarified by the High Priestess. We have Death. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. I think it's either about work, business, and finances, or some kind of an improvement of yourself. Okay, let me explain. At the end, we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles right next to the deck. The Eight of Pentacles is either a card of work, business, and finances, or working on something, perfecting something, making something better, something that requires work. All right? So for some of you, it's a new job you are accepting over the weekend. For others of you, perhaps you'll realize you need to go back to gym before summer, so you could enjoy the sun in the future and feel good about it. I don't know, something that requires working on, right? Whatever that is. Perhaps you'll be working on a car or something. But for most of you, it kind of feels like it's a job opportunity, and you're taking your time over the weekend to think about it. And I think you're going to go for it, right? And you're not letting anybody know over the weekend. I think whatever it is you're going to be working on, or if it is a job you're accepting, if it is some kind of a contractor position, or if you're on your own business, it could be literally a contract. yeah, you're keeping it under wraps. You're keeping it to yourself. All right. We have the tail ones in the beginning, clarified by the High Priestess. The tail ones, this is you figuring it out. Do you what you need to do, or whether you want to do this, or if you want to accept this new job, right? The High Priestess could be a Pisces who you're dealing with, but the High Priestess is a card of a secret. In this case, you're doing this and you're not letting it out. You're not telling anybody, right? The Death card in the middle could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but the Death is a card of a transformation. Okay, it's a card of a transformation. For some of you, it's if you're gonna go to a gym, you wanna transform yourself a little bit. But for most of you, I think this is you deciding to quit your existing job and starting a new job. Right? We're back to the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, we already talked about it. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, something long-term, something that's going to be around for a while. Right? And the Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is you actually going for it. Right? Perhaps if it is a job that you're accepting, perhaps you've never done this type of job before, or perhaps you realize that in order for you to move forward with it, you'll have to pick up a couple of new skills, right? I think you're going to go for it. All right? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.